identity crisis. I will have a comeback as a full-blown content creator. Hi! This bird named Rock has YouTube lore excuse to be the face of the Badass channel. And you will soon know why I'm revealing that now. I have 3 separate weeks of same video that won't be on the Badass channel. And not a single one of them is without Rock, even though it was almost finished various Rex video in 21. The Badass channel will be mostly comedy-based video game recaps. A Boy and His Blob review is good and got demoted to old channel video, as mostly for quality reasons. Enjoy! Blob comes to Earth looking for help. Instead, he finds a young boy. Yeah, that sounds about right. About 10 years ago, there was a Finnish YouTuber named Nesretku. The only reason I bought this game was because he gave huge praises to this game. However, this version of A Boy and His Blob is a remake of really shitty NES game that Nesretku played right before this game. I never played the original, so my bottom line for this game is definitely higher than his. Anyways, A Boy and His Blob is a puzzle platformer game centered around its core mechanic of transforming Blob to different useful things by feeding him jelly beans. He can transform to ladder, anvil, rocket, parachute, and many other things. The boy on the other hand can barely walk and jump around. When it comes to controls, Blob's movement AI can be weird and interactions with Blob work a bit slowly, but otherwise the game's controls are working well. The level design on the other hand is mostly good, but has some sections that are downright frustratingly annoying. Don't get me wrong, most of the levels are truly fun, but some parts during my playthrough contained a lot of fails, out of which most of them felt like they weren't my fault. The most accurate way to describe the dynamic between game mechanics, controls, and levels would be to call this game a dealer and his addict. The game's visuals are nice, and the art style is pretty much perfect for a child-friendly NES game remake. And the soundtrack? Fucking beautiful! Apart from few songs, it isn't let's listen to it just for its greatness kind of beautiful, but rather this is what relaxing breaks from video games is all about kind of beautiful. But too bad some levels are hellbound on pausing music with constant loading screens. Well, that trait is simply a byproduct of how this game was made. The developers made lots of small components, slapped them together, and hoped for the best. In other words, the game has no natural flow apart from its general story beats. This results in the fact that instead of difficulty curve, this game has a slightly up-tilted difficulty sine wave. And now, after mentioning that the game's boss fights are fast-paced puzzles and mostly decent, except this little shit, we can move on to the story. The protagonist, who is a boy, is just chilling in a big-ass tree house, when suddenly something loudly crashes to nearby forest. Boy goes to investigate, sees black alien blobs, doesn't even blink, finds white alien blob, and then freaks out a bit. Either the black blob enemies that took over Blob's planet are this alternative Earth's local fauna, or this beginning makes no sense. Or less sense, to be more accurate. Anyways, the boy takes his newfound Blob to the treehouse, where it soon discovered that jelly beans activate Blob's transformation abilities. Blob? You okay, my dude? Wake the fuck up! That's $5 per gram! After that, they run around every tree and in every cave in order to find more potent jelly beans until they have enough for a space trip. They then travel to Blob's home planet, get tricked into thinking that they'd killed the planet's emperor, and then return to Earth. But surprise! The Emperor can also space travel and has come to kill Blob. This is a bad move, however, since seeing a child cry gives Blob enough euphoria and motivation to leave and to commit genocide on blacks. On top of that, Blob gains enough power to actually finish the job on the Emperor's life this time around. Finally, the game ends with Blob flying to the moon, because he's seen Iron Sky and therefore knows there are Nazis there. Overall, the game's finale is almost as fucked up as the Finnish children's playground game, in which everyone sings and dances around a pretend bear, after which the bear wakes up and won't stop chasing people until it catches the slowest one.